Hi viewers, I am Naveen. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to give some important tips for buying a pocket Wi-Fi router. Before that, if you want to view more interesting videos on my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Go to YouTube and type www.youtube.com/bgbrainsacademy and then click on subscribe button to get subscribed to my channel. Before going to know the tips, let us know what exactly a pocket Wi-Fi router is. Pocket Wi-Fi router. Most of the popular pocket Wi-Fi devices are about the same length and width as a debit card, which is less than 1 inch thickness and weighs around 100 grams with a rechargeable battery, so that the device is really a portable travel adapter. With a built-in rechargeable battery, you can take the device anywhere with you and just turn it on to get access to the internet without searching for a power source. Pocket Wi-Fi router. With this device, you can connect to an internet source and make it a Wi-Fi hotspot, which will allow many other devices to connect to it through Wi-Fi and share the single internet connection to multiple devices. There are different types of pocket devices with different capabilities. Depending upon your budget, you can go for minimum functionality device or really fancy device with a lot of options. If you just want to share internet with few devices, you can go for the real simple units that fit into any budget. Here are some factors you have to consider while buying a pocket Wi-Fi router. Factor number 1. Data plans. If you are buying a locked device, check the data plans offered by the internet service provider. Do they offer prepaid and postpaid plans? Do they charge a lot of money for the plans? Sometimes they will offer the device at a very cheap price, but you will be bounded to their service contract to use their expensive data plans. Factor number 2. Locked or unlocked. Here is the most important factor. Is the device locked to a specific service provider? If you are getting the device very cheap, there is a high possibility that the router is locked to a service provider. If you buy a locked device, you will not be able to use it with any other service providers. If you are investing your money on a pocket Wi-Fi router, I strongly recommend you to buy an unlocked device and keep the freedom to switch to the other service provider whenever you want. Factor number 3. How many devices do you connect? Check how many devices can be connected to the router. Most of the devices allow 5 connections, which seem to be reasonable. However, if you have a bigger family or plan to use it for a small office, you may go for the devices that allow higher number of connections. Factor number 4. Compatibility with service provider. This is another important factor. Think about the service provider you are going to use most of the time. Not every internet service provider will provide coverage in all the areas, and not every wireless router will be compatible with every service providers. Before you buy a portable Wi-Fi hotspot device, check if it is compatible with your SIM card, USB data card, and the service provider. Factor number 5. 3G or 4G data card support. Before purchasing a pocket Wi-Fi router, you should ensure that the router supports 3G or 4G data card. Factor number 6. Speed of Wi-Fi. The 802.11 standard is defined through several specifications of wireless local area networks. It defines an over-the-air interface between a wireless client and a base station, or between two wireless clients. There are several specifications in the 802.11 family. First one is 802.11. This pertains to wireless local area networks and provides 1 or 2 Mbps transmission in 2.4 GHz band frequency. Second one is 802.11a. This is an extension to 802.11 that pertains to wireless local area networks and goes as fast as 54 Mbps in the 5 GHz band frequency. Third one is 802.11b. The 802.11 high rate Wi-Fi is an extension to 802.11 that pertains to wireless local area networks and yields a connection as fast as 11 Mbps transmission in the 2.4 GHz band. Next one is 802.11g. This pertains to wireless local area networks and provides 20 plus Mbps in the 2.4 GHz band frequency. And next is 802.11n. N is the next generation technology and is newer and supports faster speeds than wireless G. It has better coverage. Your wireless signal is likely to be stronger around the house compared to the wireless G. N provides better range, better speed and better coverage. This means it supports transfer rates up to 300 Mbps. Factor number 7. Wi-Fi router as a power bank. Many of the portable Wi-Fi routers serve as power sources. With this, you can use the device as a hotspot and in parallel you can charge your smartphone. Factor number 8. Quick start. It is very crucial to know how quickly the Wi-Fi router boots up. The boot time may vary from few minutes to few seconds. Check the routers before buying, which must get access to the internet in just 5 seconds without the hassle of installing any drivers or software. And finally, factor number 9. USB ports. USB 2.0 ports are provided by some of the Wi-Fi routers and can be of great help to hold the USB pen drives or any other USB storage devices. This will help the users to share the files with the connected computers. With the help of these tips, you can easily trace out the suitable router for you. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.